Hello, hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here on the Black and Orange channel. So we're doing lots of colors today. So anyway, welcome. I'm here at 12 noon every single day of the year to take your 12 political questions at noon. And I find it very interesting that Trump is Trump fading away? Is he lost his power, or can we relax now? Yes and no. So, but I'm here to hopefully help you sleep a little bit better at night, hopefully. And 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. So, all right, I have my notebook. It's interesting. I find it interesting on this. It looks blue. It's not. It's very much purple. It's actually the color of this not the super dark triangle, but the pendant looking purple. That's actually what color this is. Very odd. Anyway, does it matter? No. But if anyone's ever thinking about getting one of these, this is actually the purple one, strangely enough. But all right, I have got space right here for your questions. I have ye old pen, and here we go. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to scroll up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. YouTube will cut things off after a while. They'll just dump a whole bunch of new stuff, and so things will just literally just disappear. So if I don't read on your question, or if I miss it, if I miss your question, you can try putting it again with a YT. Put the letters YT right in front of it. I'll know that YouTube cut it off earlier. Just keep things anything in all caps is how you talk to me. Other than that, please just type normally when you're talking to others, because then I don't get, I know, people have whole conversations, and that's great. People are really supportive of each other, which I love. But then I'll know if it's in all caps. I'll know you were talking to me. And it is never anything personal if I don't take your question, or I don't read on it, or I don't acknowledge you, or anything like that. And I really would feel really bad if I'd hurt your feelings. If you feel like your question just is, if your frustration level's just climbing and climbing and climbing, maybe one of the moderators can help you. You could ask one of them to post the question, or I'm not trying to give the poor moderators more work. Just we work together here. So, okay, I'm gonna look for your questions. I'm gonna scroll up, and here we are. Okay, so the first thing I see in all caps is nothing. People talking to each other. That's okay. Well, hello, Kevin. Okay, class all together now. Good morning, Miss Autumn. That would be Miss Black. on Twitter and everything, I end up having the computer, the systems, what have you, they assume that my name is Autumn Black. Good morning, Miss Black. But Miss Autumn will work too, especially if we're my best friends from the South, and I lived in Baton Rouge for about 10 years, off and on for about 10 years, so Miss Autumn works too. All right, Mims, good morning, Miss Autumn. If love the border. Oh, good, I'm glad. Indigo, yeah. Tinker Mouse looks purple here. Okay. Love your multicolor theme today. Oh, excellent. I had to go find this. It's going to be fun to put them away, too. Anyway, purple's my favorite color. Oh, Electro, good. Google Peace, good morning, Ms. Autumn. Angela, hello, Autumn and everybody. Oh, you see purple. Good. Doug, what is Melania hiding? She is shifty. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to put it. What is Melania hiding? Oh, I like that. By the way, there may be internet problems. Just letting you know. You can always, if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can go down into the description box or the first pinned comment, and I'll type in all the questions covered today, and you can just click on the numbers, the timestamps. Will take you right to what you're interested in. However, that said, there's internet outages in the area. I've been waiting since last week. Somebody was supposed to be coming this morning between 8 and 10 to fix the internet, and it was canceled because there are internet outages locally, and they didn't tell me. And I have to call back to reschedule when the outages are over. How I'm supposed to know the outages are over? So my internet's been going in and out and in and out. I got some housework done that I'd been meaning to do, put some things away. Swept. It's all clean. I could actually show you the floor here, and it's all clean. No stuff. Anyway. Okay, but I like that, Doug. What is Melania hiding? Rob, how will Sheldon Whitehouse's investigation of Kavanagh go? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, is that red lentil healing? I see photos. It is. Adrian from Red Lentil Healing will be here on Friday. I made the cover for it yesterday. So please do tune in on Friday. I'm really looking forward to it, and thank you. Also, Patricia, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. I saved stuff. Here we go. FBI facing allegation. In the Guardian. FBI facing allegation that its 2018 background check of Brett Kavanaugh was fake, quote unquote. A Democratic senator has asked Attorney General Merrick Garland to facilitate proper oversight into concerns on the investigation and all the people who weren't interviewed. So, yeah. Sheldon Whitehouse's investigation into I like beer. That's just what I call him. I like beer. Okay. Excuse me. Sally's saying, Autumn, how long does it take you to get ready for the time you spend with us? Oh, it depends. It depends, Sally. It depends. Covers and overlays and nails but it depends. Okay. Tuxedo Cat saying, hi, Autumn, Boo Boos and Kitty and Sir Alfie. Excellent. Hello. Arlette is saying good afternoon, Autumn. Thank you. Question. Tia has a question. Is Roger Stone setting Cuomo up, and will he get caught? Okay. Is excuse me. Is Roger Stone setting Cuomo up? Will he get caught? Alrighty. That'll be number 3 today. Thank you. Rob. Mams! With like 100 exclamation points. That's how I feel about Mims too. Marie. I get all choked up at the thought of. I get choked up at the thought of Kavanaugh finally being brought down. That blankety blank. Yoy. Okay, Marie Cruz. Oh, was Ted Cruz part of the January 6th plans? Will he finish his term? Will he finish his term? Okay, will he finish his term? That will be number 4. Thank you. Thank you, Tia. Or thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. And thank you, Tia. All right, I can tell right now that YouTube is, there was a question there. Is Putin going to stay or something like that? But it cut it off. So I'm so sorry. I did not see who asked that. But is Putin going to stay? I will write that down. I'm so sorry that it jumped before I saw who you were. And thank you again, Adrian. So looking forward to it. To do Renee, what's up with AG James? You skipped right past me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Renee. Trust me, things. Sorry, Renee. What's up with AG James? AG James. Hello. Hey. Attention. How's it going? What's going on? I understand. What's going on? All right, that'll be number 6. Thank you. Terry, big ass, 75th birthday. Sing for me, please. Also, happy birthday to Brenda Robbins today. Also, is Brenda Robbins here? Let me know. So, Terry. Brenda? Is Brenda here? Making a note. Okay. Margarita rocking those nails. Oh, thank you. AJB, new calls to investigate Brett Kavanaugh. What's his future? Got it down right? Oh, it's number 2. Yeah, okay. Got it. Maybe give me just a second. I want to get the questions. Kavanaugh, yep. Mystic Dreamer, good afternoon, Autumn. And thank you again, Patricia. Thank you. Cleaning the last resort. Hang on. Rachel saying cleaning the last resort. Yeah. Calibri Flyer, will there be a cleanup of the Supreme Court for unqualified Trump-appointed lawyers? Cleanup on aisle Supreme Court. That's now been moving more and more, I don't know, closer to the beer and the toilet paper. Cleanup of SCOTUS qualified Trump appointees. Okay, that will be number 7 today. Got it. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Adrian in the house. All right. Reslin reads, Autumn, you popped up in my dream and we hung out. You're a hoot. Oh, nice. I hope we had a good time. As long as we had a good time. Anyway, that's nice. Okay, Sandra, will Trump face RICO charges? I like it. Number 8, will Trump face RICO charges? Okay, got it. That'll be number 8. There's Sherry. Are the storms ripping through the South and Central South going to be overly deadly? Kansas was hit today. We're hearing worse storms are on the way down here. Storms in the South? I'm not sure, but I can check. Storms in the South. Trying to figure out how. Well, I'll just check. I'll check the cards. It's what would the cards tell me? What cards would it use? But well, we'll see. We'll see what we can get. Okay. Let's see. YouTube is going to dump stuff here in a minute. Book Bewitched, call every couple of hours and ask if the outages are over. Really? Susan, what will happen to the people who attacked Capitol Officer Brian Sicknick? What? People who attacked Brian Sicknick. Because they finally arrested a couple of people. Mims is saying House of Kavanagh begins to crumble. I've been watching Star Trek Discovery. Lots of Klingons. House of Kavanagh. They have no honor. No, I don't just. Cindy, hi, Autumn. Will the election reform bills pass the Senate? Oh, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be lovely? Pass the Senate. Okay, got that. All right, I've got space for one more question for today, and then I'll be back tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. So, I got you. I've got you. John, nice typography, Autumn. Oh, good. Thank you. Sandra, will Trump face RICO charges? I've got that down. And will Sheldon Silver be effective enough to usher reforms that we need? There's a Sheldon Whitehouse investigating Kavanagh. Sheldon Silver? You'd have to, I don't know who that is. Sorry. Sally, Autumn, even your hair takes a while. Sorry, I haven't even brushed mine. Cheryl, I've got a question. I've got the question down for Putin. KD, I was making my popcorn for today. Janice, will the Biden team be able to fix what's going on at the borders and help place the kids? They're gonna just keep working on it. But let's have a look. Sorry about the Sheldon Silver question. I don't actually know what's going on with that. Maybe we could read on it tomorrow. if that's okay. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. My ignorance is vast. I just chip away. I try to chip away at it every day. So, sorry. And you guys help me with that. Plus, I read a lot. So, okay, Biden team. Fix border problems, especially about the kids. Okay, that will be my 12 for today. I'm so sorry if you're frustrated. Sorry. So I think that's it. So yeah, that's all I've got here. I know there are some other. Chris Autumn, don't apologize. We love whatever you read on. Thank you. You're very patient with me. AJB, Sheldon Silver's a New York politician who's going to prison soon. Oh, well, we could read on tomorrow, if that's okay. Okay. I don't like how this is all jumping. Send all tabs except this one. Let me see if I close all these other tabs. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. I've shut down everything I can think of on this computer to try to maybe make a difference. Okay. Angelica, Kavanaugh has been trending on Twitter for 2 days in a row after Garland was confirmed. Patricia Autumn, Celtic Tarot Sheila wanted all of us just on her impromptu stream to tell you she sent us here to be with your awesome self. Oh, that's very sweet. She's a dear heart. She's a dear heart. Okay. The key to singing happy birthday, start as low, same as the U.S. national anthem. Start as low as you can. Happy birthday to. Well, excuse me. Try again. Happy birthday. Nope. I'll try again. Sorry. Happy happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Terry. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Sorry about my voice today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Terry. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Melania. We're starting with Ava Braun, 24. Why is my stomach making noise now too? Quit that. Yes, congratulations to Deb Haaland, our new Interior Secretary. Yes, about time. Anyway. Holly, I'm afraid I've got my questions for today, but I'll be here tomorrow. Kind of first come, first serve, and first that shows up. But anyway, thank you, Arlette. All right. What is Melania hiding? All right. What is Melania hiding? Ava Braun. What are you hiding? And this really does speak to the fact that we are all connected. And you really can't do a lot of nefarious stuff, because we are connected, and you can you can ask their guides first if it's okay, but you can go into other people's energy. It's just kind of how it is. And especially public figures, it's kind of right there. But all right, Melania, what are you hiding? Okay. During the time before she met Sniffy, let's just say she was having a rough time of it in New York. Yeah, we'll just say that. She still has trauma from things that she did and things that were done to her from then. She's hiding that. That comes through pretty clearly. Don't wish that on anybody. But now, what is she hiding? How bad things are when it comes to this is feeling like Trump Tower. I think they have a better idea of what's going wrong, what they're being questioned about, what's they're going to be indicted for, accused of, or whatnot. Oh yeah, she knows a lot, and she's keeping her mouth shut because she doesn't want to get sucked into it. She doesn't want to let loose that she knows anything, so she can play dumb. This is turning out to be a very interesting question. Oh, there's a justice card, and it's already here. There's a message. There's some legal heartache right at the center of this. There's a star card, and there is the sword of truth. I would have thought, she was squirreling away a little bit of gold, little bit of money here and there, but what she's hiding right now, this is to cleave, stepping out into her own power, cleaving for what it's worth, it feels like Trump he knows she's going to divorce him. But the state and how soon and the situation, she's hiding some of that to not antagonize him, to just not have to deal with the drama. So there's a lot of legal garbage coming up for her. Holly, if Trump is the picture of health, I'm Cindy Crawford. I'm surprised. Well, Ava Braun, do you have you been squirreling money away? Or Susie, every week I think maybe this is the week some of them get arrested, but not yet. Yeah. More paper, please. Autumn, how do you choose your nail colors every day? Is it just intuition? No, we'll talk about that. We can talk about that in a bit. It's very brief. All right, have you been squirreling money away? Squirreling money away. That's her son. That's Barron. Pretty much the only thing she loves in this. Well, she loves her parents, sort of, mostly. But I'd say Barron's what she loves in this world, actually more than money, because it's a short list of what she loves more than money. Very short list. Oh yeah, this was when Trump won the presidency. This was her renegotiating the her prenuptial agreement, because he wasn't going to give her much. She was putting up with his abuse. He wasn't going to give her much of anything. Then he won the presidency, and she's like, "Oh, really? You want me to stay? You want me to be first lady? You want da 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 da? Then you can take all of this and it's not money squirreled away. This is renegotiating her prenuptial agreement for the divorce, especially so it benefits her son. Then again, it's probably hard to squirrel money away when it comes to Trump, because he doesn't want to pay anybody, and he's got her on a pretty short leash. Okay. So next we look at Sheldon Whitehouse's investigation into Kavanaugh, and that'll happen at 33. How do I choose my nail colors every day? Well, I was getting a serious decision fatigue, basically, having conversations every single morning with my best friend about what color am I going to wear, da, 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 da. And it was just it was annoying, and I didn't want to keep annoying her with that. She said she's not annoyed. She said, if your best friend, you can't talk to your best friend about what you're going to wear, what is a best friend for? Which is very sweet of her. But I finally said, okay, that's it. So I actually created a thing where I have a color for every day of the week. That is, it's not firm. It doesn't stay that way, but it's like a starting point. And today it's purple day, for instance. Tuesdays, I go for something purple-ish. And while I'm shuffling. And but after that point, it's a matter of, laundry, things like that. Holidays will mess it up, but so rearrange stuff. But this came about because I created a number of these types of. I was creating a bunch of overlays last night, and this one came up, and it's like, oh, I've got to do that. I'll do lots of colors. So it goes along with and I tried a shirt with some red across the top, but it didn't look right, so I went with black. And that's how we got here. Hello, Becca. Becca from House of Lenormand is here. Best Lenormand reader I've ever seen. And you got here just in time to hear my boring talk about how I choose my nail colors. Oh, well, but here we are. All right. Sheldon Whitehouse, investigation into Kavanaugh. Yes, please. Hi. Yeah, I brought up when I took the question for anybody watching on the using the timestamps. The Guardian is reporting today, I believe, FBI facing allegation that its 2018 background check of Brett Kavanaugh was quote unquote fake. A Democratic senator has asked Attorney General Merrick Garland to facilitate proper oversight into concerns into the investigation because of how much was not looked at. So, it's a lot of it is, for example, two key witnesses, Ford and Kavanaugh, were never interviewed as part of the probe. allegations that some witnesses wanted to share their accounts with the FBI but could not find anyone at the Bureau who would accept their testimony. You know, on and on and on. So, yeah. So Sheldon Whitehouse, I guess, is leading the investigation in Congress, but oh, Kavanaugh. Oh, I like beer. Well, I'd say that would be us celebrating, but no, I like beer. I like beer. Forgive me for putting it this way, but it saturates his energy. It really does. He actually has. It actually has become a part of his. For a long time, it's actually been a part of his identity. Don't make alcohol a part of your identity. Just no. You're worth more than that. I don't know that he's worth more than that, but you're worth more than that. Okay. What have we got here? Fire Sky, Sheldon is into following the dark money. Yes, please. Okay. Kavanagh. Treatment of women. Oh, this is Ford. This is Ford. That whole thing coming back. Sword of truth. Sword of truth against the secrets. Also using using the sword of truth with higher wisdom, but it also feels like it's coming against the secrets. So that's a battle. This is women energy. Is treatment of women. I'm not getting money thing. See, I've always wondered, here's the thing, where if you read around the internet on Kavanaugh, it starts talking about how someone forgave like $200,000 in debt that he had or something like that, and it's who did that. How did they find out? How would anyone know he had $200,000 in debt? It's not like the Department of Justice did a stellar job looking into his background, and Mims is saying GOP paid that debt. But what I want to know is, how does anybody know that? How does anybody know? That's what I've heard, and I've heard it repeatedly, but how does anybody know he had that kind of debt and that it was suddenly paid off? It could be a gambling debt, but I don't know. I haven't heard where is that information coming from, so I don't know if I can actually trust it, no matter how many times it gets repeated. Financial forensics, Mims is saying, but he didn't go through that. The Department of Justice did Zippo. Jeanette, now that I think about it, it was credit card debt, but how would we know that? So anyway, that's my thing. What about the whole money deal? Sherry, I thought they had to report their incomes when they were nominated. But they didn't follow normal procedures with him. But anyway, so I just want to know where that information came from. That's all. And I'm not saying I'm right or anybody else is wrong. No. But oh, yeah, he was very unsteady financially. Entertainment only, YouTube. But that's unsteady. That's finances. That's money. Unsteady. Very unsteady. I'm getting women energy. That's him working at a regular job for a living. What he happened under Trump is going to come back. It is going to be revisited. This is the whole mess with women. I don't. It honestly, it doesn't look like. None of these cards are really about any kind of debt or who paid it off, or it's his treatment of women and entertainment only. What do I know? I wonder if there are women other than Blasey Ford. Lowell, Autumn, Mother Jones, New York Magazine, Washington Post, sources for the Kavanagh finances, I'm guessing that is. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, Kavanagh, what's going to happen to you? Okay. Sort of, well, it's the sort of, it doesn't feel like sort of truth. It feels like the sword of justice, which is what he feels he has a right to wield. But let's see what we've got here. Autumn, Lowell saying, Autumn, YW dates from late 2017 to 2018. YW. I'm so sorry to be dense. What is YW? We're talking about Kavanagh and his finances? Sorry. They got him in too aggressively. They didn't do a thorough background check. This is an end. This is well, it's going to be an end. Beer. We get some more information, some more cards on this. Oh boy. This feels like it could almost be a whole spread. What's going to happen to you, Kavanagh? Because I don't want to. I want clearer cards, because I don't want to just. I could just be projecting what I want, and I don't want to. So I really want the cards to. Okay, secrets, many secrets. This is a lack of money, but a lack of Republican power to help him. They try to help him, but there's real aggressive. They really do proper checks on him. No holds barred. This is a whole lot of this creates all this evidence, and this looks like him having to walk away. The star card is a card of hope, but I'm not sure whose hope it is. I'm getting some cards of him having to go work at a regular job elsewhere, and him drinking a lot. But I don't know if I'm just concerned that I'm projecting, which I don't want to do. Women, it's going to be about his treatment of women. That's going to be the problem. Trump didn't care. Oh, Trump. So I've got a card of Trump, and I've got a card of basically Trump's bludgeon. Did Trump care about Kavanaugh's treatment of women? Are you kidding me? But we do. And conduct, I don't know what the legal thing would be, but conduct unbefitting a Supreme Court justice. Feeling safer. I'm not getting good energy on him. Matter of fact, I'm getting kind of a slinking away kind of feeling. Will Kavanaugh retire? Like this year, next year? Like, oh, I feel like retiring from the Supreme Court. Ed, not a chance. Oh, I don't know if you're talking to me. Susie, lying to Congress. Oh, there's that card again. Yeah, I think somebody said they spent like $10 million. Like the Federal Society, somebody, they spent like $10 million to get him that job or something. And it's like, really? Same cards. Same cards. Working, but this feels like a normal job. This isn't justice. This is just a normal job. And this is Democrats acting aggressively. And then we just have drinking, normal job. I'm getting the same thing over and over and over. So that's Kavanagh. Ay. All right. Roger Stone. Yay. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All right, 48. Okay, is Roger Stone setting Cuomo up, and will he get caught? Is Roger Stone setting Cuomo up? Oh, that Nixon tattoo. That's a statement. That's a statement. Roger Stone. Oh, he's absolutely beholden to Trump now. And Roger Stone is a drama king. Thank you for being here, Arlette. Seriously, I know I say this all the time, but every time I read on him, it's the same thing. It's everything bad is the worst thing ever. Everything good is just the best thing ever. And it's like, oh, God. It's got to be exhausting to be around him. He got a tattoo. So he got a tattoo of Nixon's face on his back. No. He decided to work out. So he worked out hugely and got really... he's exhausting. And he's a slime bag. Roger Stone. Oh, I'm not setting him up. Oh, no. There are lots of people who have bad things to say about him. You just have to get the right people talking about it. communication for Trump, gathering stories, gathering gossip, getting information. Maybe somebody got some help. They don't do, it's this idea, well, they got paid off. Things like that don't usually happen. It's usually more, oh, I'm your friend. Oh, here, let me help you with that. Oh, I've heard you had a hard time with Cuomo. Maybe you should go forward with that. Maybe it's time. And the financial problem they had went away, but they weren't paid. They weren't paid to step forward. And then you manipulate the media, which I've kind of gone through explaining before. A good summation of how it's done is in Ryan Holiday's book, Trust Me, I'm Lying, about how you use the lower levels and it works so you get things to filter up to the more trusted media and all kind of stuff. So trying to read Autumn's on-screen decorations. Oh, black and orange. Yeah, that's got, yeah. I swear to you, if ever there was a human Oswald Cobblepot, ever, an actual Oswald Cobblepot, it's Roger Stone. I get that energy every time I read on him. Is Roger Stone making this worse? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That's what I'm getting there. Entertainment only. What do I know? Just reading cards. 53. Okay, is Cruz part of the January 6th mess? Oh, I'm going to go see if I can go back to. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Was Cruz a part of the January 6th insurrection and whatnot? I will go back to on March 5th, Friday, March 5th. Jen Lin from Jen Lin Tarot was kind enough to come over, and it was wonderful. But we went through a whole list of nefarious Republican characters, were they involved in the January 6th plot? And basically, for Cruz, our reading was at 1 hour 38 minutes 15 seconds. We got to know. My favorite of all of those readings was our reading on Gates, was that nobody's jealous that he wasn't included. But anyway, so both Jen Lin and I got no on whether or not he was involved. But the other question is, will he finish his term? I can double check on was he part of it, and then will he finish his term? Because he definitely worked really hard during the impeachment to try to get Trump off. So just double checking here. Cruz, were you part of the January 6th insurrection? Were you part of the January 6th insurrection? Wow, dumb as a rock. Dumb as a rock. Wow. Oh, Billy Trump. I'm getting he actually there's a part of him, believe it or not, there is some small part of Cruz that actually is capable of reading a room actually capable of having actual feelings. Doesn't happen much. It doesn't go. Yes, he was part to contest the electoral vote, and he was willing to argue that all day long. It's the death. He was shocked by the deaths and the sheer level of chaos. I'm still a Trump follower, but this feels like him being he sees no problem in being 100% in for Trump, and at the same time there's such a disconnect. It's just crazy levels of disconnect. Okay, that's my card for the insurrection. Aggressive law enforcement, people looking into it. He's going to end up on the defensive, but I don't know if it's for straight up involvement. He's kind of dumb. I'm sorry, he just is. And I know he graduated from an Ivy League school or whatever, but a lot of these guys did, and a lot of them, I mean, Trump paid someone to take tests for him. He's dumb as a rock. Or maybe he's good at memorizing things for the short term, but so, you big idiot, are you going to serve out your full term? He plans on it. Gosh, I can hear his voice in my head too. Ugh. Like nails on a chalkboard. Jalen, I like your name. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, clueless dude didn't really get it when he went to Mexico during the cold snap. True. That's a Republican walking away. This right in the center, that's an election. So, this is, yeah, he's all in for Trump. And a Republican, but that's an election, and that's voters. That's voters doing a lot to go to the polls, and this is not good for him. Not good for him at all. This is saying he's going to lose his next election. But, oh, Jake Kitty says hi. Hello, Jake Kitty. Oh, out of the stupid into the cruel. Is Putin going to stay? Putin. My skin hadn't crawled hardly at all today. So let's read on Putin. Paula, I've been paid to write term papers for people in Ivy League schools. Marie, dang, I've got 3 more years with that blankety blank. Yes. Oh, Tinker Mouse, all my kitties are sleepy and close by. I'm so glad of all of them. Aw. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jillian. Sherry, yuck. Oh, Putin. Yeah. Is Putin going to stay? Oh, seriously, his energy is so bad. He poisons people. He poisons people. He has people thrown out of third story windows. He has lots of money. He has crazy amounts of money. However, this is a card of a miser, as in sanctions. And it's not just sanctions against him, it's the other oligarchs. That's his Achilles heel. If the oligarchs lose enough money and he doesn't fix it, oh, he's got them all on the line. He's got them all by the nether regions. But that's Biden right there. And he knows Biden is sanctions, legal decision. There were still sanctions under Trump, but it was better. And he still has some Republican support, but it's Biden who has the power here. He's the center card, and the end is judgment. So he's got his mind on his money and his money on his mind, and he's got his mind on sanctions. Is he going to stay? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Yes, Marie. He might be having some health problems, but Okay, this is the card of being on the this is the card of being on the defensive. I shuffled. This is not him on his way out. This is... It feels like a literal death of someone. It's either him or someone. But it causes judgment, and that's a woman coming to power. What is this? Who is this? Who does this happen to? Because that causes an election, and there's a woman right there. What is this? The death card. Is that Putin himself, or is that somebody he has killed? Does he finally succeed in making Navalny a martyr? Death card around Putin. The death card feels like it could just like hang out. I know I've told you guys many times I watch Gray Still Plays, and he hasn't done one in a long time, but he does this ridiculous, crazy scenarios in The Sims 4. And in The Sims 4, when characters die, which is constant because they're like Ted Cruz level of intelligence, only nicer. Death shows up, but will sometimes just be like, what a mess, peace out, he's gone, or they're doing something nefarious and he just sure, and he picks up some food, or he does some whatever, and it's like death just hangs out with Putin. I was wondering, Claire, more information about the death card for the reading. It's like Dune, the spice. The money must flow. The money must flow. Make the money flow, or you will find yourself living out the rest of your days in a pain amplifier. This feels very weak. It doesn't feel like the start of something. It doesn't feel like a bludgeon. It's like being reduced to being on the defensive and only having one weapon, having your other weapons taken away from you. Weakening. Yes, the next president, or basically leader of Russia, is the next leader of Russia going to be next actual post Putin, is the next leader of Russia going to be a Putin crony, Putin like, or is it going to be someone new, like Mrs. Navalny? Or is that wand upside down? I don't do upside down cards, so I don't think it was, unless I'm mistaken. King of Swords, good communicator. Law and order. Yeah, but we learned under Trump that law and order doesn't always mean what they say it means. Oh, I think there's going to be post-Putin. I think there's going to be a little mini revolution. So much has been stolen. So this is how much has been stolen, so the oligarchs could build mansions and all this stuff that's stolen. But this, and we know if there's one thing that Russians know how to do, it's revolution. That's what I'm getting for that. More democratic. It looked like it, but the revolution, that could be that energy always gets interesting, and you're not always sure where the energy is going to land. But we can look at that at a later time. Sally, can you explain why you don't read on upside down cards? It actually started as simply doing this on camera. And I know it's like we're perfectly capable of being able to understand when a card's upside down, but it was for a long time people were leaving comments about how they were learning tarot, and they were just learning tarot. And what what deck do I get just to start? Like, I have no clue, but I really want to. So I just try to keep things simple, which was actually good for me because it made me feel the energy in the cards, whether it was good or bad, rather than just relying if it was upright or down, upside down, or the other thing is people would, what happens when you're doing upside down, right side up and upside down cards, when you're doing readings, is other people will interpret things in a more negative way than necessarily what's actually there. And I try to keep people's spirits up. I try. Anyway, that's how it started, and that's how it went. And now it's just what I do. I hope that helps. 1:11:30. Oh, A.G. James, hello. Hello, New York. Oh, Crystal, I'm sorry. I've got my questions for today. Matter of fact, I need to get my skates on so I can get through them all. A.G. James, hello. Hello. Oh, hope it was okay, Sally. Thank you, Marie. Oh, State Attorney General Leticia James. Trump. This could also be, but this is any leader. This could also be. Isn't she doing part of the looking into Cuomo? Isn't she a part of that? Or am I misunderstanding that? But this is also, we want her to go look at Trump, the previous emperor. Hello. Anyway, Quinoa, you started an extended community. Well, I hope so. Leticia James. One of the reasons she got her job was communicating. This is election day, communicating, and kind of how she got her job, that she would go after the rich and corrupt, that she would not give them a pass. What she's doing in secret because she doesn't want to show her hand. And she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to, it isn't that she doesn't want them to know what she's doing, because of course when she indicts them, you have got to tell, the other side, this is what you're being indicted for. But she's trying to keep things as quiet as possible, and there's a lot leaking out right now, more than she wants. But the beginning is coming. Beginning is coming, where we will get you and I will be feeling an overflow of emotion, possibly tears of joy. But let me see if there's anything else on Leticia James. Lowell, yes, Leticia James is looking to Cuomo. Thank you. Theory, she's going after the big guys. It's just kind of what she's there to do. Oh, Trump world doesn't want to play ball. We're not going to help you. Not going to do it. Not going to help. Okay, because they are that childish. Oh, about the business. Oh, how they made their money. I think she and Cy Vance, but she's going after the kids. Yeah, they're all going after the kids. Especially Ivanka. Because if there's, if Trump would ever do anything to help another human being, it would be her. If there's any sacrifice he would make, it would be for Ivanka. Business, how they made their money. That's what I've got. All right. 116. All right, cleanup on aisle Supreme Court. A second here. Okay. Will there be a cleanup of the Supreme Court for unqualified Trump appointees? And as I said when I took the question, clean up on aisle Supreme Court, which is these days filled with toilet paper and beer. Oh, thank you, Ian. All right, Supreme Court. Gonna get rid of some wildly unqualified or corrupt justices on the Supreme Court. McConnell. Well, McConnell, you kept Merrick Garland off the Supreme Court. I hope he has special files just for you. Because any files he has, it's going to be based on law. And whatever Merrick Garland comes up with, it's going to stick. America is America, and it's also the power of women, power of minorities, the power of representation. Yeah, this is not looked into. These people were not vetted like they should have been, despite objections and evidence to the contrary. It was like, no, they're going. But this is the future, and it's much more inclusive. This is a burden, and that is a bully. My energy, there's what's her name? There are the other ones. I'm in this alpha state and I can't remember details to save my life. The first one, that guy, and then the woman at the end, their names just escape me. I'm not getting their energy very much. I'm getting Kavanagh. Comey Barrett, something like that. Comey Barrett and who was the first one? The blonde, dead-looking guy. I forget. Queen of Cups. That's a Biden administration. Gorsuch. Thank you. Marie, the universe knew Merrick was supposed to be here and not on the Supreme Court. It's hard to give Mitchie credit for anything, but oh dear. Somebody has a reputation for bullying. Things they did when they were young. unbecoming a Supreme Court justice. That seat, that area goes quiet as a tomb, with much consternation about and corrupt and oh, Kavanaugh. Yeah, I don't know about. Thank you, Amy Coney Barrett and Neil Gorsuch. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping me. I don't know about them, but Kavanaugh, he's going to be ugly. What he's done will come out, and allegedly, we'll see. Entertainment only. Energy's ugly. Okie dokie. Let's look at, will Trump face RICO charges? Yes, please. I wonder, last time, actually, the last thing I'll say about Kavanaugh, when his accuser, Blasey Ford, was giving her testimony, Venus was in retrograde. Venus in retrograde is often, if relationships are going to come up out of your past, it's going to be during a Venus retrograde. So I wonder when the next one is. I wonder if that will be a part of this, because there were people commenting on Twitter, and I agree wholeheartedly, which is worst Venus retrograde ever, to have the guy who allegedly did that to you. Oh, he's up to be on the Supreme Court. Really? All right. 122. 30. Trump, RICO charges. Yes, please. Trump, are you going to go up on RICO charges? Oh, you and your family. Oh. Oh, what wonderful Schadenfreude kind of energy. Insult to injury. These are both cards about damage, about bullying, about browbeating, about pressuring, bringing endless litigation against basically everything that Trump is accusing the Democrats of doing to him. This is what he's actually done to people. Oh, Venus goes retrograde at the end of the year. Interesting. Thank you. Yeah, Katie, that was a hard time for me during the Kavanaugh hearings. I got triggered big time. Yeah, I had to not listen. Yeah. Oh, next one's in May? Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. RICO laws. I'm sorry, I had to. I don't know why you put up with me. I'm just glad you do. Oh, ships coming in. Judgment. Oh, that's quite a nefarious little plan. But it always worked before, so we just kept doing it. This is all about what a rotten scoundrel he's been, how horribly he treated people. Racketeering. What is the RICO laws are racketeering? That would be racketeering charges. Sorry, I just couldn't help it. You probably not the last time you're going to hear that joke too. Mims, I'm so tired of all the retrogrades. Make them stop. Not sure how to do that. J-Lo, Glenn Kushner cleared up RICO and racketeering charges on Trump weeks ago. What does you mean cleared up? What does that mean? Oh, that's carrying just piles and piles and piles and piles of paper into a courtroom. Chris, I think she means explains them. Okay. I'll have to go watch that. Explained. Okay, thank you. Oh dear. Communication message. It's prosecutor. Looking at the communications messages, information sent back and forth. Oh, this is not good, and it puts Trump world very much on the defensive. Big old tower. Prosecutor here, tower there, with messenger messages sent in the middle. Which is how you get from here to there. That is very likely. Jayla, Glenn explained RICO and racketeering charges on Trump. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. 1:27:30. I'm not sure what I'm going to get on this. Apparently, there may be some worse storms headed through the south. I'm not sure. Let's just say storms in the south. What information they can give me. I'm not sure. I don't usually read on this kind of thing, but let's see. Storms in the south, are they going to get particularly icky? I'm getting energy of course they will. And the card for the reading, climate change. But we lost how many decades when we could have been fighting this and having this not happen because the Republicans and the oil companies were pushing, no, there's no such thing. Please. Imbalance. Imbalance. This is the ultimate card of balance, seeking balance. But since I don't read upside down, and this is so aggressive, I don't like this at the end. We've been through bad storms, families, people who are least able to protect themselves. And, you know, late summer, hurricane season. It's just climate change is just making everything worse. So I don't know about specifically storms that are coming, you know, in 2 days, but all of them are worse. I'm getting that very clearly. And more of our stuff is being knocked down, and because of bad storms and flooding and we're having to pull together. This is FEMA. those cards together, that's FEMA and catastrophe. Yeah, America suffering through this. Yeah, the energy's all the same. Sorry, I don't have anything more specific than that. It's just bad. Okay, 131. What will happen to the people who attacked Brian Sicknick? I've read on this before, I believe, and what I got was they're going to be in trouble. But I believe 2 people have now been arrested. I want to say 2 people have been arrested, but he died on the way to the hospital or something. So at least they're not starting with actual, like, flat out murder charges. It's, Teresa, yes. Okay, thank you. Brian Sicknick. The people who attacked Brian Sicknick, bless you. Bless your soul. Bless your family. Your friends, bless all who knew you. Okay, what's going to happen to the jerks who did this to you? I'm getting he was a nice guy. There's a kitty. There's a kitty. Let me move this. And move this. Oh, you are a sweetheart. Yes. Come here. Where are you? Come here. Boo boo. Hey. Come here. Hey. You're fine. Come on. Oh, come here. Oh, kitten. Oh, there's a belly boo. Look at the sweetness. Hello. The camera's too bright. I can barely see you. The camera's too bright, but you are a good boy. There's the boo-boo. There we go. Can barely see him. But Al, bad guys sprayed the police with an as yet unknown substance. Okay. So what's going to happen? Okay. I thought since I felt, for what it's worth, I felt like I was getting Brian Sicknick's energy, and he's such a nice person. He's just, I think I feel uncomfortable talking about someone who's just had this happen to them. But it feels like he just cares about his family. All right, so we'll just bless you and thank you, and I will ask my guides what's going to happen to the people accused of hurting Brian Sicknick, killing him, basically. What does BBZK mean? Boo Boo Zen Kitty. His full name is Bailey Boo Boo Zen Kitty. And the orange one is Brave Sir Alfred of Pumpkin. Because I'm a nut. Oh boy. Isolation. It's bad enough what they did, but it's just the people around them, the people who knew them, just like, you did what? This is particularly, what they did was particularly vile. Particularly vile. Who it was, what is the, how they did it, where they did it, why they did it, for Trump, for Trump's victory. Oh, you're definitely going to come out being the stars of this one, and that's not good. I got 2 cards for here. Oh, and then final card, evidence. Lots of evidence. Massive legal heartache. Serious money problems. Huge evidence. That's what they did. There's going to be a spotlight, particularly bright on them because of what they did, and it does not look. No, they're not good. Not good. Not entertainment only. Entertainment only. What do I know? Just reading on the collective energy, but the collective energy is. Yeah, no. There's going to be some justice here, and right underneath that is the Lover's card. There's man was a hero. I believe he was a vet, wasn't he? And institution coming down hard. Oh, I hate to say it, but I think we're going to end up knowing what these guys' names are. I mean, we know it's like it's in the media. I mean, I've seen it, but I just ignore it. I don't want to know names of people like this. I want to, I'll know if I want to know anything, it'll be the name of the victim and talk about the victim. But yeah, it's feeling very bad for them. Okay. I've got a couple more questions here, but I'm going to pop out for just 1 second so I can turn the lighting down. This is crazy. I don't know how it is on your end, but from my end, I can barely see. That's just my hand's just a white sheet. I'll be right back. Just a second. I've got to go out for a second to change the settings. Sorry. Back in a second. There, hopefully that's better. A little weird, but not as horribly bright. Hi, look who I found. Oh, you are a sweetheart. You are a sweetheart. Anyway. Okay, 139. 15. Election reform. This way. Will the election reform bills pass the Senate? Please. It's okay. It's all right, sweetheart. It's all right, sweetie. Will election reform bills pass the Senate? You are the good boy. It's going to be a hard slog. Okay. Especially considering Republicans from Republican states are going to be under tremendous pressure to allow for the states to be allowed to limit voting and suppress votes like they've been doing. What do you think? Ever since the tray fell the other day, he's been very nervous. You don't need to be nervous. You're the good boy. You're the baby boo. You're okay. You're the good boy. Good. He's purring. So under the reading, I've got people who have a very strong vested interest in keeping things the way they are. Trying to come up with laws to change the voter suppression, the democracy in name only. It's not real. It's just like a shell. Vested interests have enormous sway, but there's hope for the future, that this chapter is coming to an end. An ending of poisoning the well, but also hope for the future. But what about this near-term federal laws? What do you think, sweetness? What do you think? Good boy. Yes. Do you think the election reform bills will pass the Senate? Do you think the election reform bills will pass the Senate, sweetie? It's very important. It's very important. Yes, it is. It's very important. And Republicans are shooting themselves in the foot by doing all of this. I'm not getting great energy. I'm getting breezing through the house. There's certainly support for it, but I've got Chad, hanged man, suspension right there. Refusal of bipartisanship. Vested interests in Republicans, even though they are weaker, then they're not in the majority. I'm not liking it. It's a slog. What I'm getting is it's going to be a horrible, horrible slog. But hope is coming. It may not be now, but it's coming. Better laws are coming. I just don't know when, because this is a mess. This is just a mess. I'm sorry. I wish I had better news. We'll read on. We'll read on again soon because the energy could shift. Ooh. 1:40, 5:30. All right. Will the Biden team fix border problems, especially about the kids? What do you think? What do you think, sweetie? You are the good boy. Oh. You are the good boy. Kitty approved. Kitty approved. Kitty approved cards. Because you are the good boy. I'll pick you one. Yes. Will the Biden team fix this huge mess at the border? Fix this huge mess at the border. It's a mess. Kids are being hurt. That's not good. That is so not good. Hello, Kitty. What do you think? Oh, are you sleeping? Where are you going? Wow, I'm covered in cat hair. Okay. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I wish I was getting better energy on it. Okay, they're definitely on it. I mean, they're not just like blowing it off. There's some hope. That's a Biden administration right in the middle of it. They underestimated, and it's easy to underestimate how much of a mess the Trump administration made. And I know, blame the previous administration, typical Democrat or typical whatever. No, really. And thinking you can just kind of come in and just sort it out. There needs to be serious immigration reform, the whole thing, and of course the Republicans are going to do nothing to help. But you just keep your head up and keep going. And if you're going to walk off that cliff, choose your battles. It's worth fighting for. They are not going to walk away from it. They are not. I'm getting that very clearly. They're not going to walk away from it. They're not going to blow it off. They're not going to belittle it. They're trying to find the best people to put in charge of these things at every level that they can. Yeah, Dev Girl. Biden walked into a shot show. Yes. A show of shots. Yes. How Trump gutted all departments. Seriously destabilized the system as far as by cutting everything off at the border. Then it suddenly opens back up. You have an influx of people had nowhere else to go, and it's going to take time, and it's going to be difficult. But Dev Girl, that was a typo. It was a good one. And there are going to be some heartbreaking stories. But strength of charity, strength of helping. Lots of disappointments. A lot of things that some of this Trump stuff may come out eventually. Some of the really heinous stuff. I mean, there's got to be reckoning for what happened during the Trump administration, but ay. me see here. Helping, trying to help, and getting no Republican help to help. These people have nowhere else to go. You set off on that. You literally just, I mean, imagine right now, you've got to walk out of your house, and all you can take with you is whatever you can carry. And then you've got to walk 2,000 miles? 1,000 miles? 2,000 miles? What would you take? How would you do that? And then you get there and it's politics back and forth, and we'll let you in, we won't, we will, we won't, we will, we won't. They have nowhere else. They're desperate. And at least Biden's in power. Because heaven help us if Trump was. But he's not. He's gone. He's out of power. Yay! And it looks like things are going to happen. It's just a matter of time. So, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for this wonderful time every day. You guys are great every day. And I'm grateful. So thank you. All right. I will be back tomorrow. I am here every single day of the week, every holiday, you name it. I'm here. I will show up. All right. So hang in there. There are good days ahead. There are. Okay. All right. So, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Thank you.